What is up, Leo? How y'all doing, man? It's time for your extended reading for March 2025. This is the last few situations, scenarios, and details of the month before we can move on to the mid-month messages. So, I do have an announcement to make, though. But first, if you need a personal reading, the information is in the description. I'm still doing the weekly live $25 readings. Those are read live every Saturday right here on this channel. Yes, you can pre-order anytime on my website. They're read in the order of which they come in. Still currently doing same-day readings only as far as the full personal readings. But here's the announcement. I have a new course on my website. Since it's now March, Attracting Your Life Partner went bye-bye. Now it's Manifesting Financial Abundance. Okay? Now, in that course, I have some stuff that you will probably never find anywhere else on the internet. In my opinion, it's the most important thing when it comes to manifestation, and that's the science and quantum physics behind how and why manifestation works the way that it does. That's the one missing link that is the reason why most people can't figure out how to get manifestation to work. Might be a little bit to bite off and chew. It took me over a year to wrap my mind around how it works. But I do have that in that course. The link for that is in the description as well. And that's going to be up all March. April 1st, it's going bye-bye. All right, let's jump into this. Starting this off with general messages. General, career, finance, friends, family, anything but romance. What general messages do we have for the Leo family? Career, finance, friends, family, anything but romance. Ooh, King of Swords. Okay, hang on a second. Two more shuffles, two more. Three of Swords. Okay, Five of Cups, Emperor reversed. All right, okay. So, right straight off the rip, I'm getting a lot of energy regarding family. Okay, some of you, but at the end of the day, it's whoever comes to mind when I say this. But I got the Ten of Cups here, and that feels like family to me. It kind of feels like somebody that you may have fallen out with, that for some of you may have some unhealthy habits, like maybe you had a family member that was an addict that you fell out with. Whatever it was, though, whoever somebody that was very close to you that you fell out with, and I don't even know what it's trying to say about it. It's not saying anything about it. That's annoying. I'm going to have to pull a fucking... probably a clarification spread, because it's telling me that those of you who need to hear this message fell out with somebody that, like I said, addict, maybe they stole from you. Maybe it's somebody that just has a lot of unhealthy habits, like a criminal, something like that. But it's not telling me anything about it. It's just telling me that it happened. It's just telling me that it happened. I guess... I don't know. I'm gonna clarify this here in a minute. I guess maybe if any of you are wondering whether or not this person's coming forward or anything like that, it's not even telling me why this message is coming through. I'm not really seeing any action happening, though, to be honest with you. For some of you, you could have fallen out with your dad with the Emperor reversed. I know that's not all of you, but I'm not seeing any action happening here. I guess I'm seeing here that it may kind of seem like that this person doesn't care with the King of Swords energy there, but they do. They do. Maybe that's what you need to know about this. It's kind of what it feels like. That this person is a lot more troubled than you know. You may know that they're troubled, but I think they're a lot more troubled than you really know. A whole lot more. A whole lot more. But they are still playing the victim, though. Especially if it was a drug addict. I know that's not all of you. That's a really specific message. But there might be one or two of you that fell out with somebody real close to you because they were a drug addict and they like stole money from you or something like that. You know, they're still playing the victim. They're still on some boo-hoo, poor, pitiful me shit, you know. Let me clarify that spread, see if anything else wants to come through. It didn't tell me much at all. I don't even know why it came through. I don't even know why that came through if it's not going to tell me nothing. Ace of Pentacles reversed. World card reversed. Yeah, I think maybe that's pretty much all you really need to hear. For some of you, it could have been your mom. I'm not really seeing any action happening towards this, in case you're wondering. But I think probably the main thing, for those of you who need to hear this, I know this probably isn't going to be for everybody, but for those of you who need to hear this, I think the biggest message here is that they care more than you know, but they are still trapped in that victim mentality. You know, and again, I'll use the example of a drug addict that stole from you. I don't know if you've ever been in a situation like that or met somebody who's gone through something like that, but you know how the person kind of tends to throw a pity party. Oh, you don't know what I'm going through. I'm going through so much. Like, you know, boo-hoo, it's all about me. Boo-hoo, it's all about me. I fucked you over, but it's all about me, you know. I'm feeling that energy very, very strong coming from this situation here. Very, very strong. Very strong. And honestly, you not reconnecting with whoever this is probably the best thing for you, too, honestly. Especially if it was a family member. Especially because, you know, I think that's a big problem with humanity today, is that there are so many people allowing their life to be completely fucked up by somebody just because they're family, you know. Let's grab some general advice. That was just a clarification spread. It didn't say much. Didn't say much. Get some general advice for Leo before we move on to the love portion. General advice. 6 of Swords. Three of Pentacles reversed. Okay, well, there's a few mixed messages here. First of all, no, this is not somebody you need in your life. If you're feeling guilty for cutting somebody out of your life, like it was a family member or something like that, no, you're not a bad person for that. Don't know who needs to hear that. But you are karmically tied to this person. Just know that. Know that so that you can be focusing on releasing it and processing through that. But I think another really important thing to note, and this especially goes for those of you who this happened recently, cutting this person out of your life was one of the best things that you could have done. Because they were definitely holding you back from reaching your full potential in ways that you don't even realize. You know that anybody can hold you back just simply by having them in your life. Oh yeah, that friend of yours or that family member, they don't have to be a romantic partner. You don't even have to be living with them. But just having somebody connected to you as a part of your life can weigh you down vibrationally and hold you back. And sometimes, actually a lot of the time, most of the time, sometimes cutting that tie is the best thing you can do for yourself. It'll shed vibrational weight that you would not believe. Now, that doesn't cut the karmic tie. That's a different story. That's a totally different topic. But it does shed a lot of vibrational weight that will alter the trajectory of your path. So you didn't make the wrong decision. I don't know who needs to hear this. This is a weird message, but whoever needs to hear this, you didn't make the wrong decision. No, this is not somebody you need in your life. No, you do not need to bring this person back into your life. Absolutely not. Okay. That was weird. Kind of a heavy message, too, honestly. Let's move on to the love portion. Let's see. What am I doing here? I forgot. Let's see. I guess it's your love interest. Singles and your love interest. What else can we tell Leo, single Leos, about the person they're interested in? Did I leave anything on the table for March? Anything at all? Anything important Leo needs to hear? Ooh, Two of Pentacles. That's such a common card to come through for that, dude. Such a common card. So, hang on. I'm not going to speak on it yet, though. Hold up. Justice. Sun reversed. Two of Wands. See, that's what I thought. I'm thinking there might be somebody else involved. There's somebody else involved. Some of you know about it. Some of you don't. But yeah, there's definitely somebody else involved. That's not the end-all be-all, but that's one of the main reasons why this isn't moving forward very fast. Because they don't know if they want to be with you or someone else. There's somebody else involved here. I'm thinking that it's getting to the point where this connection between you and this person is getting weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. And you might just end this, move on from this, and get with somebody else. You very well may. I've been seeing a lot of that this month. You might just say, fuck this, I'm ending this, I'm done with that. I don't know if you're meeting somebody else and that's when you release this, or if the minute you decide to release this, a new doorway of opportunity opens. But kind of seeing you move on from this and move forward with somebody else. And that's probably the best damn decision that you could make. Probably with this Ten of Cups energy here. So, yeah. Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Three of Swords. There's somebody else involved. Absolutely, positively somebody else involved. Let's see their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions. The person Leo's interested in. Their truest, deepest feelings, energies, and intentions. Last shuffle, last one. Oops, there we go. Strength card. Okay. King of Cups reversed. I don't know, man. I feel like this person feels like they connect with you on a psychological level, but I don't really feel... I don't know. We got King of Cups reversed and Queen of Cups upright. It kind of feels like they don't really know how they feel. They don't really know. They are afraid of abandonment and afraid of rejection as well. They are. But they don't know who they want to be with. I do think they do have an interest in you. But the thing is, they don't know who they want to be with. I think they're afraid of picking somebody to settle down with. It's that they have FOMO, basically. They're afraid if they pick you, they're going to miss out on some other opportunity. If they pick some other opportunity, they're going to miss out on some other opportunity. Like, I think this person has FOMO. They're afraid to settle down with anybody, not just you. So, yeah. Ain't got no room for flaky, indecisive, shadiness when it comes to a new connection. We're either doing this or we're not, right? Well, does this need advice? You think it needs advice? I don't think it needs advice, but let's just double check just to make sure. What advice do we have? What's the advice? Oh, man. Hang on. Let me see what else comes through with that. Pow! World reversed. Look, hey, and the Ace of Swords. Okay. So this is saying a decision needs to be made. One way or the other. And in my opinion, no decision is a decision. It's the way I see it. Isn't that the way you see it? If you don't know whether you want me or them, I don't want you. Nope. I don't want you. Go have them then. This is saying, this isn't me saying this. This is saying, block this person. Don't be messing with nobody that's just looking for a sex-based connection. And don't be afraid to jump on the next opportunity that comes along. That's what this is saying. Trying to figure out a way to meet you in the middle, and it's really hard. It's really hard. How do you meet in the middle when it comes to somebody that doesn't know what they want? How do you meet in the middle there? It's just, I guess it depends on how you view loyalty. I don't know, man. But yeah, I think you do have a much, much, much better opportunity coming in anyways. And we're going to look at that here in just a second. Yeah, this is drama waiting to happen. Especially those of you who don't know about the other person involved. Drama waiting to happen. Episode of Jerry Springer waiting to happen. And at the end of the day, some people may enjoy the drama that comes along with Jerry Springer type situations. But at the end of the day, man, you ain't never going to build a solid foundation with somebody on some Jerry Springer shit. You ain't going to have fucking loyalty, commitment. You're not going to have stability, happiness, growth. No, you won't. No, you won't. Let's see what is coming in next. Let's get some more info on what's coming in next. Ooh, could be an earth sign for some of you. Now, the next person coming in ain't playing no games. None. None. None, 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 none. Matter of fact, well, hang on. Let me see what else comes through. And, oh, 3 of Swords. This person's still healing from some heartbreak, too. That's why. That's why. See, you got two different types of people. When you get your heart broken, right? Person A gets hurt and says, I could never fucking put somebody through what I'm going through right now. I could not live with myself if somebody felt the way I feel because of me. Then person B does just the opposite. Oh yeah? Well, if the world's going to hurt me, I'm going to hurt the world. And they set out to hurt as many people as they can just to feel better about their own pain. You know how they say misery loves company? And there's lots of people out there who believe that if they're hurting, everybody else should hurt too. If they can't be happy, nobody else should be happy either. You know? I think this person is the former rather than the latter. Yeah, oh yeah. Yup, they ain't playing no games. They're ready for commitment. I think they're going through a major learning experience. I don't know how long ago their last relationship ended before you all connect, but the relationship they had, their last relationship, I think, they jumped into it too quick, let their guard down too quick, you know, spilled their heart out too quick, or at least that's how they feel about it. And this person got hurt very, very badly, very badly. So this is the type of person that will walk the fuck away if they even catch the first little whiff of some bullshit. Oh, you want some bullshit? Later. I'm gone. I'm gone, you know? Yeah, they ain't playing around. They ain't playing games. And that's good, though. As long as you ain't playing no games. That's the thing. See, sometimes people like this can intimidate you just a little bit. But it shouldn't intimidate you if you ain't on no bullshit neither. That type of person will only bother you if you know deep down that you want some bullshit. If you know deep down that you want some bullshit, that you fucking flaky, that you shady, that you be lying, you know, and you meet a person like that, you know that ain't gonna fly with them. But as long as you ain't playing no games neither, shit, it's a breath of fresh air, dude. Let's see how this person feels about you. Next person coming in. How do they feel about Leo? Well, they are afraid of abandonment. So they're definitely not putting themselves in the position to be abandoned. Hang on a second. Ooh, Queen of Wands. I told you they ain't playing no games. They want to talk to you and get to know you. They got their guard up. They know that if they gave themselves permission, they could fall so stupidly, retardedly in love with you that if you wanted to, with the flip of a switch, you could destroy their whole world. And they know this. So they're keeping their guard up. Wanting to get to know you on a psychological level as good as they possibly can before they start letting that guard down and connecting with you on an emotional level. Like I said, one whiff of bullshit, and they'll walk away. Not saying you bringing no bullshit to the table, just telling you how they roll. They've been cheated on in the past. This feels recent to me, dude. This feels like this person was recently cheated on. Well, looks pretty solid, but it does look unstable. Their intentions are solid, but their energy is unstable. Not very stable energy, but it's solid. So that you got that going for you. That's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. Well, let's see how it plays out for the first 60 days, from March to May. How's it playing out for the first 60 days? How's it playing out for the first 60 days? Ooh, somebody might try to sabotage this. I don't think it's going to work, though. I don't think so. Okay. So let's cut straight to the chase. Nobody's walking away. Okay. You ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. Not in the first 2 months. Somebody gonna try to sabotage this. Somebody, and to me, it feels like a jealous, miserable, salty ex. That's what it feels like to me. Could be anybody, I guess, but the salty ex card came out. So Take that for what it's worth. I think somebody gonna at least attempt to sabotage this. It ain't gonna work though. You all are forming a pretty solid connection on the surface. There's still lots of connecting that needs to be done at deeper levels, but it's pretty solid on the surface. It's at least solid enough to be indestructible for now. It'll probably, within a 60-day period, be later than sooner that things really start making their way to the next level, whatever the next level is. So by April, so let's say by April, whatever level you all are at, come April, the next level will probably be May, around Taurus season. So looking good. It's looking good. It is looking good. And I think this connection will be tested at least once in the first 60 days. Any advice? Any advice for Leo when the next person comes in? Advice for Leo. Mm-hmm. Advice for Leo. Mm-hmm. What's the advice for Leo when the next person comes in? Woo! King of Cups, though. There we go. Pa-pow! Ooh, 2 of Wands. Okay, all right. Okay, so, I don't know who needs to hear this. Okay, well, let's just talk about this first. It's probably going to get tested. Somebody's going to probably try to sabotage this, okay? Now, you have to understand, why would somebody try to sabotage somebody else's relationship? Why would they do that? Why would they do that? What would be the point of that? What would be the point? Because they salty. Because they salty. Unless somebody sees a serious injustice happening, and even at that, you have to see, where do you cross the line between whose business is that? You know, the point that I'm making is there's a lot of miserable, unhinged, salty, angry, single people out there who get so pissed off when they see other people happy. Miserable. And yes, they will do anything they can to try to sabotage your happiness. Because in their mind, if they can't be happy, nobody else should be happy either. Don't let any outside influence your opinion or your feelings or your beliefs, okay? But that's not even the biggest issue here, I don't think. For the first 60 days, like I said, this person needs to know how solid you are. So maintaining your emotional independence is going to be absolutely key. Absolutely key. Because you're going to have to be able to, how do I explain this? You're going to have to be able to give this person enough of a leash to be able to be themselves on their own terms. If you're going through something, okay, go through what you got to go through. I ain't going to bug you. I got to have some emotional independence for that. Especially if you're a new person. I don't know you all that well. If you got something you're going through and you start acting funny, oh my God, I might start getting insecure and I might start freaking the fuck out. And then I might try to cling to you out of fear. And all that's going to do is push you away because that's annoying as fuck, right? Maintain your emotional independence. Focus on building a friendship with this person in the beginning. That's what I think I would focus on first and foremost, above all else. Focus on that friendship. I've never seen any evidence to the contrary of this. I never have. If you focus on that friendship, you could focus solely on the friendship. Everything else will fall in line by itself. The emotional connection, everything else will fall in line all by itself. Because I'm going to tell you what, I don't care who you with. I don't care if it's your goddamn twin flame, your divine life partner. After y'all been together 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 8 years, 9 years, all those in the beginning feelings of intensity and, the honeymoon phase is going to be long, long, long gone. And once all that's long gone, then what do you have? We better be friends. And having a friendship with the person you're with goes much deeper than just being able to hang out and enjoy spending time with each other. It goes deeper than that. You need the person to be your best friend because your best friend is the person you can talk to about anything. Anything. That's the main reason why you need to be friends with your person. That's the main reason. There should not be anybody on this planet that you have to run to talk to about something because you can't talk to your person. There should not be one human being on this planet. Not one. I know that may sound kind of weird, like, well, isn't that normal? Doesn't everybody have somebody that they talk to because they can't talk to their partner? Yeah, they do. That's why the fucking divorce rate is so goddamn sky high. That's why 90% of relationships that are happening right now will have failed within the next 5 years. That's why. That's why. Because you can't talk to your person about anything and everything. You shouldn't have things that you can't talk to your partner about, so you run to your mom, or you run to your dad, or you run to your BFF from middle school. That's a fucking problem. It's a big problem. Your fucking person should be that person you can talk to about anything. If there's anything that you can't talk to your partner about, that's a big old fucking problem. Big old problem. So focus on that friendship in the beginning. Everything else will fall in line. Everything else will fall in line. Okay? All right, y'all. I feel like those were the messages that my Leo family needed to hear. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. Thanks again for tuning in and playing along. Don't forget, the information for personal readings is in the description. For those of you who didn't catch the beginning of the video, I have a new course available on my website. Now that it's March, Attracting Your Life Partner went bye-bye. Now I have Manifesting Financial Abundance. There are some very special Easter eggs in that course that you ain't going to find anywhere else on the internet. Anywhere else, including the science and quantum physics behind how manifestation works. It's been my experience that right there is the number one missing link as to why most people can't figure out how to get it to work. And it's a difficult concept to wrap the mind around. It took me about a year and a half to wrap my mind all the way around the concept. And I spent another 5 years figuring out how to break it down and explain it in simpler terms. But that's definitely broken down and explained in that course. So that's in the description of the video. It's also on my website as well. That'll be up all March long, and it goes bye-bye April 1st. All right. I'm out of here now, y'all. I'll see you sometime between now and the rest of all eternity. Stay blessed.